Olivia.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Yu Sijang.
I'm Jingxing.
I'm Kevin.
And we are going to present to you our company project. It is on how Nexans uses traditional and social media in their marketing strategy.
That's our introduction for Nexans. Nexans Sweden, founded by Carl Olsen, located in Grimsås, Sweden. One of the large cable manufacturers in Sweden, manufacture over 1,000 types of cables. And Nexans has expanded to 6 European countries, which include Sweden, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Denmark.
So the research problem was marketing communication, and specifically traditional marketing versus social media marketing.
Here I'm going to talk about the methodology. What's the methodology? Identify the problem, how did we go about researching the problem, and what sources did we use, followed by how did we structure, etc. And what are we going to talk about today is Nexans is now facing a challenge in marketing communication. Thereby, we have chosen the use of social media as a way to solve and add to the traditional way of connecting with the customers. The limitation of traditional marketing is gradually expanding. For example, newsletter and magazine pieces cannot be updated on time in Nexans, which can cost too much for this company and more than it gains. However, Nexans' specific target market is not individual, but its companies. Therefore, a traditional marketing strategy is not effective, and more attention needs to be paid in regards to this. In addition, without social media, they cannot get fast feedback in time in order to adjust their strategy and to promote their product. So why we have to use the social media? We have like two benefits for Nexans. The first one, social media can increase the brand awareness in a channel that to create reliable and a busy brand effect instead of a stereotype. For example, newsletters, magazine, and so on. Secondly, social media is a productive way of targeting a large group and collect data to further identify customer demographic data. For instance, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are popular social media applications used in daily life by a majority of the population.
The next one is trends in B2B, internet marketing. There are two methods in which B2B firms use internet. One is built on company website to facilitate communication and orders. Nexans have a corporate website that focuses on global information, financial and trade information. Also, every local country site to provide local business information in local languages, basically presenting all products they have and shows contact information. The second method is B2B company position themselves as innovative leaders within the industry to generate more sales. According to the interview, Eva told us Nexans is a leader company in Swedish cable industry. They only have one biggest competitor in Sweden. As we analyze it, the limitation for traditional company is that their product is similar and capture actual product user on social media is also a way to highlight themselves from its competitor. The next one is social media objectives, and there are 5 methods: listening and learn, build relationship and awareness, promote product and service, manage your reputation, and improve customer service.
So now we're going to talk about traditional marketing. Traditional marketing is a type of promotion, advertising, or campaign that has been in use by a company for several years. We've found that Nexans uses several different types of traditional marketing in their strategy. Traditional marketing is known as a reliable method of marketing, and it also has a proven success rate. So the examples of traditional marketing that we found that Nexans uses is the newsletters, which we found on their website. The videos or commercials that showcase their products in a unique and interesting way. Exhibitions, which are a good tool that Nexans uses so their customers can have a hands-on approach to learning about the products. And their packaging is also a very good traditional marketing use, which showcases the convenience and innovative methods they use in their marketing.
And now moving on to more digital media. So we're going to talk about social media, and social media has become a big part of today's society, and therefore it has become a crucial part of marketing strategies for all companies. Not only can it attract more people and attention, but it also maintains relationship with current customers. Various sites enables you to interact with a lot of people, or even a specific group of people that you want, really quickly around the world in current time. It is important to understand, though, that even though all of these websites have similarities, in the end they're all different and they're used for different purposes, and therefore when you understand what is the intention of the main user, you can tailor your post regarding to it. The key to successful social media marketing, to like any marketing, is to make a clear plan. We have made an example here. We have the first step, which is concept and strategy. And here you would answer questions like, who do we want to target and what is our marketing objective? So what do we actually want to achieve with the social media marketing? When the concept and strategy is made up, then you start set up and planning. And this is where you think about, for example, where you want to post, when you want to post, and how much you want to post. And when all the planning is done, then you can actually start the posting and advertising. And while posting and advertising, you need to all the time analyze and optimize. So you need to keep track of trends, what is in, what is out, and optimize your post regarding to them. After which, you do evaluation and reporting. So you look back at your posts, see what worked and what didn't work, and then see what needs more improvement and maybe what you can continue on in the future. We also found out that there is a guideline called AIDA, which stands for A, awareness, and this is where you attract also the attention of the customer. You want the customer to know about your company. The next step is interest, and this is where you would, with your post, you want to spike interest in your customers, give them information about the product or service, and lead them to the next, which is desire, that they actually want to buy the product or service, and that would also lead to direct benefit. Because then the last step is taking the next step forward, which is action, where they actually do purchase the product or service. What we found out about Nexans social media at the moment is that they have, in a way, two types of social media, because they have the global and then they have Nexans Sweden. And Nexans Sweden, for example, has Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, whereas the global one has also Instagram. And we found out that a lot of these are connected, but perhaps there is more that they could do to exploit these websites more, to make it reach the fullest potential that they offer, which leads us to our suggestions.
Okay, let's come to the suggestion part. We know from the interview that Nexans has done very well in traditional marketing ways. So our suggestions are mainly on social media, where we think they can improve a lot. 3 types of social media are owned, earned, and paid medias, by using which companies can make themselves known by more people and show larger market. Good examples of owned media are Facebook, YouTube. The first aspect is about knowing what people want to see in the social platforms and catering for their interests. For example, people want to see less formal or funny posts or videos, then the companies can make them more interesting. The second aspect means that while capturing their interest, companies also need to inform customers of things that they want them to know. Like, we have this new product, it's better than those in market, and we develop this product for making our customers' life more convenient. So here comes the earned media. Earned media's point is to let customers volunteer to advertising for the company. Besides the product quality, earned customers' brand loyalty needs companies to make efforts on advertising. Collect feedbacks from their customers, know what customers want, and make relevant updates on product or service improvements. That leave a trustworthy impression on the market is the key to earn customers' brand loyalty. Now the last part of the 3 types media is paid media. Paid media means outsourcing advertising to a professional agency. Companies need to establish and keep stable cooperation with professional advertising companies to make sure the advertisement's quality. Also, by this strategy, Nexans can also learn experience from paid media to improve their own media, to make them known by more people. And the last part is about technology and innovation advertising. Focus on advertising companies' innovation and technology to the public, because people will subconsciously pay more attention to new technique and prefer innovation in the era of creativity and technology. Additionally, inform customers of why companies innovate and the benefits customers can get from their innovation and technology. For example, Easy Cables of Nexans is innovated for making installing process easier, and the low temperature cable is designed to benefit extremely cold areas. In conclusion, here goes our overall suggestions. First one is about the general trends on society has changed a lot, and the approaches to advertising have changed along with the inevitable tendencies. Companies need to be sensitive enough to follow the marketing trends and make sure not to fall behind. We all know that Nexans runs a B2B model and has specific and clear target market. Since they have a system and many ways to keep their target markets, we want to recommend that they need to focus more on individual customers than before, like the C of B2B to C model. Ordinary customers' needs can promote entire demand of Nexans products much.
So this was the project. Thank you for listening.